Jasmine Pineda shockingly reveals 90-day fiancé star who tried to deport her by calling immigration. Dean, Hashim, and Region. Hello lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Alina, hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bado in a preview of 90-Day Fiancé Happily Ever After. Jasmine Pineda revealed who reported her to the immigration authorities in an attempt to have her deported from the United States. Jasmine left her home in Panama to move to the United States in early 2023 to marry Gino Palazzolo. Although the couple got married, they continued to face challenges in their relationship, particularly related to intimacy. After marriage counseling, they decided to explore an open marriage, but it ended up doing more harm than good. Jasmine became pregnant with her partner, Matt Branis. As a result, Gino kicked her out of their house in 90-Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, Season 9. Jasmine, now estranged from her American husband, Gino, fears the danger of deportation. The official 90-Day Fiancé page shared a sneak peek of 90-Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, Season 9. In the video, Jasmine is seen on a call with Gino's cousin, Dana's wife, Michelle. During the conversation, she tearfully says, "Gino just called me to tell me that he already went to immigration, so I get deported." The following scene shows Jasmine and Matt discussing the possibility of her deportation, with Matt expressing his fear and saying, "I don't want nothing to happen." He adds, "I'm scared just like you are." What Gino contacting immigration about Jasmine really means. Gino is fully prepared to let go of Jasmine. After undergoing therapy, Gino and Jasmine were hopeful that exploring an open marriage and involving Matt as Jasmine's partner would help resolve their marital issues over time. However, the situation didn't unfold as expected. According to Gino, Jasmine didn't adhere to the agreed-upon rules of their open marriage, leading him to ask her to move out of their house. Jasmine now lives with Matt, but she hasn't given up on her marriage to Gino. She continues to work towards resolving their conflicts and reaching a mutual understanding, while Gino appears prepared to sever all ties with his Panamanian wife. If Gino did in fact contact immigration authorities regarding Jasmine's residency in the United States, it means he is fully prepared to move on from his wife. He doesn't want any emotional, physical, or financial ties with her, and believes she should return to her home country now that their relationship is over. Reporting his wife to the powers indicates that Gino and Jasmine's relationship is irreparable. He doesn't trust Jasmine and doesn't want to reconcile with her. Our take on Gino, reporting. Jasmine to immigration. Gino likely wanted to hurt Jasmine. If Gino's complaint is taken seriously, Jasmine's future in the United States is at risk. She could face deportation, lose her green card status, and be forced to return to her home country. However, it's also possible that Gino simply lied about reporting Jasmine to immigration out of spite. Since Jasmine is still in the country, it's uncertain whether she was actually reported. While Gino may not be the best husband, it seems unlikely he would stoop to such levels of pettiness. Hopefully, the upcoming episodes of 90-Day Fiancé Happily Ever After will shed light on Jasmine's potential deportation. 90-Day Fiancé's Jasmine Pineda reveals stunning career news amid threats of being deported. A cast member allegedly trying to get Jasmine Pineda deported has inspired the 90-Day Fiancé Happily Ever After star to explore a new career in the U.S. Jasmine was working as a teacher in Panama when she met Gino. Jasmine was signed up on a sugar daddy website, which could have been why she kept demanding money from Gino. Jasmine lost her job in Before the 90 Days Season 5 and took to adult modeling. Jasmine also made money using Cameo and launched her own protein powder, but she expressed her desire to get into real estate. While Jasmine is managing being a mom to a newborn and a social media influencer, she's having to deal with people who are asking her to leave the country amid her 90-Day Fiancé Happily Ever After Season 9 comeback. Jasmine had recently announced that she was getting her real estate license, but that might have to wait now. 90-Day Fiance Update shared a series of screenshots from Jasmine's Instagram page. They captioned the post, "Jasmine wants to be an immigration attorney." In her story, Jasmine wrote, "I think it's a calling for me to seek becoming an immigration lawyer." Jasmine added that she would continue to pray to God to show her the right path. What Jasmine wishing to become an immigration lawyer means. Jasmine is a doctor. While Jasmine is known for her beauty on 90 Day Fiancé, it was her brains that Gino fell for when he first saw her online. Jasmine has not talked about how highly educated she is on the show. She holds a PhD and is a doctor of education while also having earned 7 other degrees. The single mom is proud of her achievements and was devastated when she lost her teaching job. Since Jasmine has many varied interests and likes learning new things, wishing to have a career in law doesn't seem surprising. Jasmine faced problems while bringing her sons to America. Her own future in the US is in trouble since she's separated from her husband. Moreover, a cast member whom she accuses of being racist has allegedly attempted to report her. Jasmine has not named the person who contacted the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, and Child Protective Services, CPS, to get her deported. For now, she seems to be looking for ways to prove she's not living in the country illegally, especially since she's also worried about getting separated from her months-old baby. Our take on Jasmine. Saying a career in law is her calling. Is Jasmine trying her best not to return to her country? It remains to be seen if Jasmine explores a possible career in law in the future. She's known to keep her moves private and only reveal them when she has an achievement to brag about. Meanwhile, 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Viewers are wondering when Jasmine will be going back to Panama to see her kids, considering there's been a delay in her sons coming to the US 90 Day Fiancé's. Gino reveals stunning new love interest amid happily ever after comeback with Jasmine. Gino Palazzolo from 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after, has a new girlfriend, and he's showing her off in the new season. Gino and Jasmine Pineda's journey began when he flew to Panama to see her in person on Before the 90 Days Season 5. Gino and Jasmine were together for 3 years, but their relationship has its fair share of ups and downs. Jasmine seemed interested in Gino's money. Meanwhile, Gino distanced himself from Jasmine once they got married. His aloofness and lack of intimacy towards Jasmine made her consider having an open marriage. Jasmine introduced Matt Branis into marriage in The Last Resort Season 2, and as she buckles up for her happily ever after Season 9 comeback, Jasmine has already had a baby with Matt and is living with him. As the new season kicks off, Gino is going on a date with a new woman. Us Weekly shared a preview of the upcoming 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, Season 9 episode in which Gino is looking forward to meeting his new partner. The preview shows Gino telling her how excited he is to be meeting her for the first time. He tells her she looked hot online. The woman also echoes Gino's feelings. Meanwhile, the woman compliments Gino by calling him adorable. She is happy to meet him, especially since she prefers bald men. All her exes have also been bald, like Gino. The Michigan man jokingly adds that he may need to take his baseball cap off and instead decides to visit an ice bar in Las Vegas for a chilly date with the lady to have an old-fashioned cocktail. What Gino finally dating other people in open marriage means. Jasmine has finally pushed Gino to the edge. Gino didn't think it was a great idea when Jasmine discussed open marriage with him. He only agreed to do it so Jasmine would stay. He managed to get Jasmine to promise that she'd never catch feelings for Matt. Gino even refused to look at Matt's face when Jasmine introduced them over video call. To find out that Jasmine was pregnant with Matt's child while she was still married to him would have crushed Gino. His meeting new women and going on romantic dates seems to be his way of getting back at Jasmine. He wants to prove to her that he is lovable and is capable of meeting women who will treat him better than Jasmine. Jasmine and Gino's storyline on Happily Ever After? Season 9 has him accusing her of cheating with Matt even before they filmed The Last Resort. Gino will be kicking out Jasmine, who, in turn, finds her in Matt's house, pregnant with his baby. Gino has finally realized that Jasmine was never loyal, and it's his time to find her replacement. Our take on Gino's new lover, looking just like Jasmine. Is Gino refusing to move on from Jasmine? The woman in the video is a doppelganger of Jasmine. It appears Gino's intention was to make Jasmine jealous by showing her he could date the most attractive women and show them intimacy. 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, will also shed light on Gino reacting to Jasmine having Matt's baby. His meeting the mystery woman might be the only silver lining in his story. ICE is gonna kick me out. 90 Day Fiancé's Jasmine Pineda reveals new terrifying immigration update. Jasmine Pineda from 90 Day Fiancé. Happily ever after, recently opened up about her immigration status in the United States and a potential deportation scare. She married Gino Palazzolo in June 2023, and just a few months later, they sought marriage counseling to address their intimacy issues. Eventually, Jasmine and Gino agreed to explore open marriage, but she unexpectedly became pregnant with her friend Matt Branis and gave birth to her third child in the United States. Jasmine also obtained her green card and is now set to return for 90 Day Fiancé. Happily ever after, Season 9 with Gino. Jasmine has been living in the United States for over 2 years, but her life as an immigrant may not be as stress-free as many might have imagined. In a TikTok live session, which was later reposted by their reality TV mess, Jasmine discussed her experiences in the United States. She mentioned living in a constant state of anxiety, nervousness, and fear that ICE, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, was gonna come and kick her out of the country. Jasmine didn't provide specific details about the reasons for her fears. However, she made it clear that she constantly felt stressed and worried about being sent back to Panama by ICE. Despite this fear, she tried to stay positive by smiling during the live session. Many fans in the comments seemed unsympathetic towards Jasmine's situation. What Jasmine's immigration battle? In the U.S. means. Jasmine appears scared Gino might report her. Jasmine didn't disclose the reason for her concerns related to ICE, but there are several reasons why she may be feeling stressed and uncertain about her future in the United States. It appears that the main cause of Jasmine's worry is the fact that her relationship with Gino, who had sponsored her K-1 visa, didn't work out. If she obtained a conditional green card, she would likely have to reapply to have those conditions removed. However, she might need Gino to be present for this process, which isn't possible since they separated on bad terms. Jasmine may also be worried that Gino may try to deport her, although he hasn't mentioned anything about that. She may be concerned that ICE will deport her on suspicion of committing marriage-based fraud, especially if Gino reported it as such in court. Perhaps Jasmine may simply be worried because she doesn't fully understand the United States legal system. She may not be aware of all her full rights as a green card holder, and is afraid that ICE may deport her from the country in the near future. Our take on Jasmine's heartbreaking immigration update. Jasmine is gracefully handling the situation. While it's easy to speculate why Jasmine is concerned, it's also possible that she brought up the deportation topic to spark controversy. Over the past several months, Jasmine has made several posts teasing fans. The fact that she smiled while discussing her fears related to deportation suggests that she may not be as worried as she claimed. However, if Jasmine is genuinely concerned about her status in the United States, she should consult with a lawyer to discuss the issue. Understanding more about her rights will help the 90 Day Fiancé happily ever after cast member feel more secure. 90 Day Fiancé's Jasmine Pineda reaches life-changing milestone in U.S. after nearly leaving for Panama. Jasmine Pineda from 90 Day The Last Resort reached a major milestone in her American life after considering returning to her home country, Panama. She moved to the United States to build a happy married life with Gino Palazzolo. However, the couple joined 90 Day The Last Resort Season 2 to receive professional marriage counseling to address their issues with intimacy. Eventually, Jasmine and Gino decided to explore an open marriage, with Matt Branis becoming Jasmine's new partner. Unfortunately, their plans didn't turn out as expected, and Jasmine became pregnant with Matt's baby. Jasmine now has a daughter, Matilda, with Matt, but she is still considering returning to Panama if her son's U.S. visas are denied. In the meantime, she hasn't paused her life in the United States and has continued to pursue independence in the country. Jasmine recently posted an Instagram story that blogger at 90dayfiance_Alexa later reposted. The video showed Jasmine sitting in the driver's seat of a car and driving without assistance, indicating that she had obtained a driver's license in the United States. The blogger congratulated Jasmine, stating, "Jasmine finally being able to drive." What Jasmine's ability to drive in the U.S. means. Jasmine is thriving in her new American lifestyle. When Jasmine first moved to the United States in mid-2023, she was excited to pursue her American dream. However, Her excitement quickly turned to sorrow when she discovered that Gino had made a mistake in her K-1 visa application, causing a delay in her son's move to the country. Jasmine was also frustrated when Gino didn't help her learn to drive or obtain a car for her independence in the United States, something she was used to in Panama. Despite the obstacles, Jasmine has finally achieved a significant goal of reaching her personal freedom. Obtaining a driver's license indicates that Jasmine is adjusting and becoming more comfortable with her life in the United States. Despite facing initial challenges as an immigrant in the country, she remained determined and focused on achieving her goals and dreams. Now able to navigate independently, Jasmine has taken a significant step towards freedom and self-reliance. She no longer needs to depend on Gino or Matt for assistance, further increasing her confidence. As a new mother, obtaining a driver's license was even more important for her. Our take on Jasmine becoming more independent in the U.S. Jasmine Pineda radiates resilience and optimism. Learning to drive has not only increased Jasmine's confidence and independence, but has also indicated that she is considering staying in the United States. By choosing to obtain a driver's license, she demonstrated her commitment to building a life in America rather than returning to her home country. In the video, Jasmine appeared genuinely pleased to be able to drive independently, suggesting that she has become more optimistic about life after her tumultuous relationship with Gino. Hopefully, the 90-day, the last resort alum will achieve many more milestones in her quest to become a U.S. citizen. I ate so much. 90-Day Fiancé's Jasmine Pineda reveals 50-pound weight gain in before and after photos. Jasmine Pineda from 90-Day Fiancé Happily Ever After recently shared 2 images comparing her physique before and after pregnancy. She had previously faced intimacy issues in her relationship with Gino Palazzolo, leading them to seek therapy. In 2024, Jasmine and Gino decided to explore an open marriage to save their relationship, and she began a casual relationship with Matt Branis. Unexpectedly, Jasmine became pregnant with Matt's child and announced the news on social media. In March 2025, Jasmine gave birth to her daughter Maddie and revealed that Matt had agreed to co-parent their child with her. Jasmine isn't only a reality TV star, but also a fitness influencer on social media. Recently, Jasmine posted 2 videos comparing her appearance pre-pregnancy to her postpartum physique. The first video, from June 10, 2023, showed her toned body, flat stomach, and strong abs. She then shared a photo from her first day at the gym after giving birth, highlighting how much weight she had gained. Jasmine wrote, "I gained over 50 pounds during pregnancy," and added, "I ate so much." She explained that her goal wasn't simply to return to her pre-pregnancy shape, but to become stronger, softer, and so much more powerful than before. Jasmine concluded her message with, "You're not just bouncing back, you're bouncing forward." What Jasmine becoming stronger and softer means. Jasmine wants to establish herself as a fitness expert. Jasmine's statement about becoming stronger, softer, and more powerful than before highlights her new positive mindset. It seems she is unafraid to showcase her new body on social media. Jasmine hopes to inspire other mothers with her postpartum journey, encouraging them to embrace their new selves rather than trying to revert to their former selves. Her attitude towards her postpartum physique and her new fitness goals demonstrates that she is thriving as a mother. Jasmine doesn't appear to be dismayed by the 50 pounds she gained, believing it was all worth it. Jasmine's recent post also suggests that she may be considering a comeback as a fitness influencer. It appears she has identified her target audience and is now focusing on catering to fellow moms, helping them improve their fitness. Jasmine had difficulty engaging with her audience on her business page, and her attempt to launch a vegan protein product didn't yield substantial profits. However, Jasmine appears to have finally identified her true audience and is likely aiming to establish herself as a postpartum fitness specialist, offering valuable advice and motivation to mothers seeking to regain their fitness after pregnancy. Our take on Jasmine's 50-pound weight gain. Jasmine is now full of confidence. Jasmine has made significant progress since her debut on the show. She has matured as an individual and now confidently embraces herself. Initially, Jasmine was focused on her appearance, even resorting to wearing wigs due to a lack of self-confidence. She had previously turned to cosmetic procedures to improve her self-esteem. However, after becoming a mother, She gained the confidence to accept herself as she was, which boosted her self-esteem and made her feel happier. The 90-Day Fiancé. Happily ever after cast member now proudly shows her authentic self on social media without hesitation. 90-Day Fiancé's Jasmine Pineda breaks her biggest rule for Matt Branis. She never did this for Gino. Jasmine Pineda from 90 Day. The last resort is being called a liar for breaking her own rules for baby daddy Matt Branis. Jasmine introduced Matt during 90 Day The Last Resort Season 2 as her friend from her gym who wanted to sleep with her because Gino Palazzolo wasn't. Jasmine got permission to open her marriage.